More clarity tonight for voters in Luzerne County, and it's dealing with close to 6,700 misspelled mail-in ballots.
Dominion Voting Systems taking accountability for that mistake, saying it was human error. The county is reissuing new ballots to those impacted voters.
Newswatch 16's Melissa Steininger joins us live in Wilkes-Barre to explain the actions voters need to take to make sure their votes are counted. Melissa.
Yeah, to put things simply, Stacy, Lisa, if you already sent in that misspelled ballot, you have two options here. Now, they will count that misprint if that's the only ballot you sent in. If you send in that correct ballot, they will instead count that second one and discard the first one. Ballots are being cast in the 2024 election as people file in and out of Penn Place in Wilkes-Barre. Luzerne County officials say they screened close to 1,500 people Tuesday, many of them dropping off their mail-in ballots.
I like this way because I just went through cancer and I'm having a hard time getting around.
I think it's the best way. No confrontation. No waiting in line.
But some voters in Luzerne County may have to fill out a ballot twice this election. A misspelling on incumbent state representative Alec Rincavige's name was printed on nearly 6,700 mail-in ballots in the 119th district. Dominion Voting Systems has taken responsibility for the mistake and the cost that comes with it.
There's a lot of sources that are out of our control that we depend on.
Because of this error, the county will count the misprinted ballot if it's the only ballot sent in by that voter. If a second corrected ballot is filled out, that is the one that'll be accepted and the misprinted ballot will be thrown out. It's a diligent process by the county.
Every ballot and voter has a code and it matches up, and because we're segregating the ballots, they won't be able to be mixed.
The county directive was agreed upon by the Department of State and Rincavige's campaign, while voters have mixed feelings about the mix-up.
No, it doesn't concern me. I mean, it seems like Wilkes-Barre has their personnel guiding the city in its right direction, and when they found a mistake, they said they're going to correct it.
Well, it makes me skeptical. It makes me, very suspicious of the government and how accidental things seem to happen frequently. Even in the 2022, we had a similar situation where the polls booths, they ran out of paper for paper ballots. Isn't that funny?
The county says much of the brunt will fall on the election board and the adjudication process that begins after Election Day. But they're assuring voters it'll be handled.
We've consulted with the Department of State. It's happened before, not just here in Luzerne County, but in other counties. And this is a process, and they're the safeguards that we have built into the process.
Now, Luzerne County officials are stressing the importance of filling out that second ballot, but they stress it needs to be filled out completely, not just with a single race. Of course, it's likely all of this could end up being fought in the courts, and it could even delay some of those results on declaring a winner, especially in those smaller races like the 119th. But for now, live in Wilkes-Barre, Melissa Steininger, Newswatch 16. Stacy, Lisa.